Hello. In this video, I'm going to be telling you about cinematography in the 1955 film, The Night of the Hunter. But before we get into that, let's talk about the term cinematography. The word cinematography is derived from the Greek words cinema, meaning movement, and graphene, meaning to record, and ultimately means the process of lighting, framing, and capturing moving images on film stock or a digital medium, according to the textbook, Looking at Movies and Introduction to Film. Now, to find a good example of cinematography, let's look at Charles Laughton's film, The Night of the Hunter. The Night of the Hunter follows a preacher as he stalks two young children in pursuit of the young girl's doll, which has $10,000 stuffed inside it. TheGuardian.com says in a post about the film, "At its heart, the film is a children's fairy tale, strange and idiosyncratic, but also a noir thriller, laced with the darkest elements of both genres. Guilt, greed, poverty, cruelty, biblical references, and a terrifying pursuit by the scariest of bogeymen." Laughton described it as a nightmarish sort of Mother Goose tale. Now, while this film is in black and white, it does not lack the contrast of color that you see in modern-day films. For example, you can see in this shot how half of his face is lit up, representing the polite facade he puts on as the preacher, while the other half of his face remains dark, representing his less kind stalker personality. Multiple times throughout the film, you can see this light and darkness popping up to remind us of his two character fronts. The 1960 film Psycho is also done well with the lighting and darkness theme, again showing the two character fronts to the innkeeper, unbeknownst to the audience. The scene in The Night of the Hunter, where the children are floating down the river, is filmed to feel sort of like a dream state. Animals are shown in the frame to represent the innocence of the children. Through the beautiful dreamlike shots and light and darkness shading, Laughton creates a strong, gripping movie that is captivating to his audience. And while most loved it, there were a few who thought that it did not deserve the praise it received. A quote by Telegraph.co.uk says, "The film's a bizarre piece of work, all the more so because it borders on being laughable. Its sets look artificial, and parts of the dialogue, highlighting the difference between good and evil and the importance of protecting children, come close to self-parody in their suggestion of the obvious."